Picture this. You have worked your whole life, paid your taxes, raised a family, and done everything you were supposed to do. Now you're staring down retirement with about $31,000 a year from the age pension, while rent in a major Australian city like Sydney hits $800 a week. The math simply does not work, and thousands of Australians have figured that out. They're packing up, leaving the country they have called home their entire lives, and retiring to places like Thailand, Bali, Vietnam, and Malaysia. These are not wealthy jet-setters. Many are ordinary Aussies living on the age pension who realized their money goes 3 to 5 times further just a 6-hour flight away. Australia is facing a massive cost of living crisis, and retirees are feeling it hardest. According to the Association of Superannuation Funds of Australia, a comfortable retirement in 2016 requires around $54,800 a year for a single person and over $77,000 for a couple. Meanwhile, the full age pension for a single person sits at roughly $1,200 per fortnight, which works out to about $31,200 a year. That's barely half of what is considered comfortable. This massive gap between what retirees receive and what life actually costs is why an estimated 90,000 Australians are already collecting their age pension from overseas. Many people do not realize that you can live permanently overseas and still receive your Australian age pension. As long as you've lived in Australia for at least 10 years, with 5 of those years being consecutive, and you apply while you're still in the country, your pension travels with you. While you'll lose minor supplements like the energy supplement and rent assistance after 6 weeks abroad, the core pension payment keeps hitting your account wherever you are in the world. Thailand is the most popular destination by far, especially Chiang Mai in the north, thanks to its mild climate, world-class healthcare, and massive expat community. A realistic monthly budget for a single retiree living comfortably in Chiang Mai, including a nice condo, eating out regularly, and private health insurance, runs between $2,200 and $3,900 Australian dollars. Thailand also offers a straightforward retirement visa for anyone over 50, requiring either 34,500 Australian dollars in a Thai bank account or proof of a monthly income of around 2,800 Australian dollars per month. Bali, Indonesia, is another massive favorite. The retirement visa is available to anyone 55 and older, requiring proof of either $3,000 per month in income or $50,000 in savings deposited in an Indonesian state-owned bank. A comfortable lifestyle with a private villa, a scooter, and fresh food runs between 1,500 and 2,500 Australian dollars per month. Malaysia is an excellent contender, particularly Penang, where English is widely spoken and healthcare is top tier. Their second home visa program is tier-based, and though the silver tier is the most accessible, it still requires a fixed deposit of around 150,000 Australian dollars. Monthly expenses here typically land between 1,200 and 2,200 Australian dollars. Meanwhile, Vietnam has emerged as a budget-friendly option where monthly costs can be under 1,000 Australian dollars, though retirees must navigate 90-day e-visas since there's no dedicated retirement visa. The Philippines also offers a dedicated retirement visa for those 50 or older with a $10,000 deposit, where monthly costs sit between 1,000 and 1,800 Australian dollars. So how much do you actually need saved or invested to pull this off? If your target lifestyle costs 2,000 Australian dollars per month, that's $24,000 per year. If you're receiving the full age pension of over $31,000, your pension alone covers a comfortable life in most of Southeast Asia with thousands of dollars to spare. If you want to retire early before pension age, applying the 4% rule means you only need $600,000 invested to generate $24,000 a year. That's a fraction of the $1.5 to $2 million financial planners say you need to retire comfortably in Australia. Your superannuation does not disappear either. Once you hit preservation age, you can access your super from anywhere in the world, and if you're over 60, those withdrawals are generally tax-free in Australia. However, you must plan for healthcare. Australia has no reciprocal healthcare agreements with Southeast Asian countries, meaning Medicare will not cover you. Private healthcare is world-class, but you'll need international health insurance, which can cost between $1,500 and $3,000 per year for someone in their early 60s. You must also factor in currency fluctuations and the emotional weight of being away from family and friends. If this sparks your interest, start with a 1 to 3 month trial run to see if it's right for you. Retiring to Asia is becoming the smartest financial move for Australians tired of watching their savings evaporate.